I mean, you know what, man? I'm already ready. How are you doing? You're lighting up. Welcome to Something Stony, guys. We've already started pretty early. My friend Justin and I here, I believe,
Look,
right?
man, here's the deal. My fucking camera's all out of whack and shit. Yo, what's up? What's going on
What
with
is it?
that?
What?
Shout out
Hey,
DMX, man.
DMX. Hey, I
Rest in
got I
peace.
got something special for you. If you'd like to see it, I think it's for
I
you.
think, well, I mean, I think the viewers want to see it.
Do they? I go because this is something just
Yeah.
I was working on, and
They also don't have a choice. So
they don't have a choice, and
the
it's
floor
something
is
that
yours.
I do apologize. There's going to be a lot of fans going on, but trust me, it works for this. Hold on, we're just
We
going
need
to
the
work this
fans for the
out.
bit.
We gotta have fans for the bit. So you guys ready?
I'm your
Here we
biggest fan, Jimmy.
oh oh
Yeah.
heart. Do you hear how bad are the fans sounding? Or how bad is that?
It's not terrible.
Okay, well here we go. This is a little taste, man. If I can get
Uh-oh.
What does it feel like to slow dance in sunlight with someone you love? Somebody who sees you and won't ever leave you alone. That's so just cool. I'm sorry, that really
That was
excited
it?
me. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Really? I'm not doing the whole goddamn song. Thank you. Thank you. I had a lot of help. I had some fans working on that.
Shout out
That's
to the
what I
stage crew
do.
there.
That's what I do while we're waiting to do the show. Like while I'm waiting to get into, I'll like listen to a song over and over again, or and that's from Cyrano, one of the best goddamn movies. I'm so excited for. I saw it to vote for the awards that I do, the Hollywood Critics Association Awards, and you bet your ass I voted for that movie a lot.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but yeah, but I was listening to that, so I was like, well, shit, this looks cool. My hair's and my beard's gone. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck
man.
yeah,
You're
fuck
looking
yeah.
yeah, you got I gotta say you look younger.
Oh, great. I
Yeah,
definitely thank you for that.
yeah.
It wasn't the intention necessarily, but yeah, I tend to look a little gruff. I think when I get the beard going, and I this makes me I don't know, it makes me feel look a little cleaner and freer, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I like
Now
it.
you look like somebody you can take home to your mom, you know?
You're taking me home to your mom?
That handlebar mustache guy, I don't know. He can wait outside, you know?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. No,
Yeah,
absolutely. I fucking agree with you so much on that. I'm
yeah.
like, so you're taking me home to your mom, though? Is that what you're
Dude,
saying?
when I had the fucking mustache and I was like, yo, dude, I'm just a guy with a mustache driving a Mustang. I look like that guy and I don't like it.
You
You know what I
with the
mean?
mustache and no beard, you're a little creepy looking. You
It's not a
can't.
good look. The mustache with some gruff, that's not bad.
No,
But
but like right, what you have now, the kind of the
just the beard, yeah. Just the
leprechaun
beard.
thing going on,
Sorry?
leprechaun thing going on, kind of.
What's leprechaun? Is it because of my
You,
gold? Is it because
yeah,
you're after my lucky charms?
yes, I
Are
want
you
your
calling
lucky
DMX a
charm.
leprechaun? That's racist.
You're racist.
Yeah, welcome back to Something Stony where Jimmy's just racist, dude.
Who's the one who's calling me you a leprechaun? No, I want to talk about something that I'm so excited about. Um, this is our, we always introduce what we're doing, and I usually don't because I do the same shit every day, every time we do it. I'm doing something new today.
Oh,
Check
good,
this
good.
out.
I am as well, but go on.
Oh, check that out.
Rerun.
Rerun. This
Whatever melon.
it's whatever melon. This stuff is so the bomb.
It
Like
looks
on
yeah, it looks fancy. It
it
looks
looks
fancy.
fancy. Look, check this out. It's got one of these fancy like you open it. You have to push buttons to open it because child safety stuff. I love the weird child safety shit that they do on this stuff. Sometimes it drives me
I
fucking insane.
I love like a nicely packed, especially if you get like a pack of pre-rolls and it's in like a fancy packaging. It's
Yeah,
kind of
you're
fun.
into that. But what happens to the ones where you're like you just can't open them because they're, and finally you just have to take the scissors and you cut them open
Yeah,
because
you
you're like,
just got to get the scissors.
yeah, I hate that because it's so frustrating because I like the
I do
idea of it
too.
being
Yeah,
fresh.
you would think that I feel like everything at this point should just have like tear it, open it kind of technology, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
or start selling this shit with like baby scissors. That way I don't
that's
need
a
to
good
fucking
idea.
dig in my drawer. But
What are you having, my friend? My
well, hang on.
friend.
So are those like gummies?
Yeah, they are. They're little. I finished the last two off in this one, but they're just like little round gummies, and they're about that. They're pretty tasty. They're a good pretty good texture if you like gummies. If you don't mind that kind of that kind of ugh. Some people don't like that. That's why some people like chocolates and shit like that.
Sure.
I get why people, because there are certain gummies I like, gummy worms and shit like that. Fuck that.
I dude, I tried a friend of mine, she's a comedian, and she, I guess at these stand-up shows, like they all hand out like pre-rolls and weed, and some people bake edibles and bring it in, and she gave me like a baggie of some, like, it's like Rice Krispie treats with weed in it and shit. And I was like, oh cool, because I've never had like home baked edibles before. I took
Mm.
a bite of one. Oh my God. It tasted like I just took a bud out of a bag and started chewing it. Like it just
Oh
it just
God.
tasted like weed. There was no other flavors. I just ate a bag of weed essentially. And I'm like, oh my God.
Ooh, that doesn't sound
Yeah.
appealing. How
Yeah, I
did
don't
it
like
work
weed that
though?
much.
How did
It
it
was
work?
fine. I just took a bite of it. I don't think it did much. I don't know.
So there's
It's hard
like
to tell.
no good taste, no
There's no
really
good
good
taste,
high.
no noticeable high. Yeah, I mean I could take
Wow.
more, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know,
Well, this shit's the bomb. I'll tell you that right now.
what I've
It's the bomb, and it tastes
what
good.
it looks good. It looks like
Yeah.
higher end.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what I've been getting into,
Mm-hmm.
like this past week, I have honey that is infused with mushrooms, like magic mushrooms,
Oh,
shrooms. Yeah.
oh, actually, shrooms.
So yeah, it's like ground up and it's mixed in with the honey, and then it preserves the mushrooms, but the honey also absorbs the psilocybin in the mushrooms the longer it
Oh,
sits. So I've been adding it to like my protein shakes and whatnot. It's kind of, yeah, it's getting, maybe trying to get some micro doses in there.
you're experimenting. That's cool.
I mean, I've done shrooms before.
Okay.
I did them for the first time like over the summer. It's fine because like a microdose, you're not tripping out. You
Okay.
literally just, a microdose is you're just calm. You're
Hmm.
just calm, like calmer than really any weed has ever made me. Like you're
Really?
just, yeah, like you're just more centered and you're just calm. You're actually just chilling, and it's harder
Okay.
for things to phase you. Like
Well, that's
I think it's great when it works well.
yeah. I mean, that's obviously that's a great. That's one of the benefits of any type of legalized drug or whatever. Well, I guess illegal too. But any type of legalized drug, it's like the idea is, a lot of people do it to calm their nerves, their anxieties, and I know
Yeah,
that for me, that sounds amazing. Actually,
yeah.
I don't think I would. Yeah, I don't know if I would go there. I think I'm comfortable with what I'm having, but so
Yeah, I
how
mean, I
long have
don't.
you
Yeah,
been doing
I've
that?
only done it like a few times, but
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
But the
but
shroom honey is still nice. It's a
oh,
nice little treat to have.
is that what you're having tonight?
No, no.
Oh,
I tonight. Thank you for getting me back on track. So
you're welcome.
I actually got this just today. I did a little weed delivery,
Oh my goodness.
and I went ahead and got this. So this is a full ounce of weed, and
Oh
I got a lot
wow.
of weed in there. And there, at the site that I order from, they had half off of ounce. So normally this is like 120. They were selling it for 60, and $60 is like an eighth of an ounce of like top shelf weed. So you get a lot more bang for your buck. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to be saving money if I get this. So got this ounce, you know, it's an indica and it is called Purple Punch. And the reason I was so drawn to this is because it's, and I didn't know this, but Purple Punch is actually a um, combination of two awesome indica strains that I've had separately. It's a cross between Larry OG and Granddaddy Purple. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Granddaddy Purple.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
so Purple
Wow.
Punch. You got Purple Punch. It's a nice indica. So I'm gonna be going to sleep soon, probably.
Probably, hopefully, like it won't be during the show, like maybe
Oh,
after, but
okay.
whenever you feel the need, my friend, you let me know.
No, I'm just gonna kick this chair back and just the show's yours.
Well, I could do a whole musical number with my fans going. I could just find a great like
Yeah.
musical. Although I don't really know a lot of I'm not that musical knowledgeable. I mean, I'm not a huge musical fan, but I'm becoming one with certain types,
What
certain
other musicals do you like love?
well, love
Like
I
maybe even to the degree of this movie or
oh, West
similar.
Side Story, the original.
Okay,
Any day. I think it was just a marvelous movie. It was marvelously directed. I like weird ones a lot of times. Of course, I love Anna in the Apocalypse because I fucking praised
of
that
course,
movie to
of course.
hog heaven. I really liked.
Yeah. What about Singing in the Rain? Like Singing in the Rain?
Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
classics like that. I saw a really interesting one with Lena Horne, with my son on the Fox lot called Stormy Weather or Stormy Mondays. I don't remember the title, but it was actually one of the first black musicals, straight just with a black cast, and it was really
wow,
good. It was
that's cool.
really neat. And it was I don't remember what year. I want to say late 50s, but I could be wrong on that. But I know I'm probably butchering the title. I know it's Stormy Weather or Stormy Monday, and somewhere in the 50s. I do recommend it though. It's a good movie. I don't know. I really dug The Greatest Showman, which came out a couple years ago, and critics kind of bashed because it was like it made this guy who really was kind of an asshole and really wasn't a nice guy, made him into this, oh, he's so heroic, and oh, look at what he does, he stands up for the freaks. And he wasn't that. He was a con man, kind of, and a dick. And but I love the musical. I could see it as a fantasy, a romantic fantasy, and I thought that's cool. Um, Other ones, I want to say, oh God, of course, fuck, Let's Build a Snowman, um,
Frozen.
no, Cannibal the Musical, that's amazing. Oh my God, that's from South Park, guys. Cannibal the Musical, that is a joy. That is fucking hilarious. I love that movie. That's a good one. Grease. I like Grease. You know, Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place, but lately I
Did
like.
you like La La Land, dude? Dude. I
Yeah,
love La La Land.
it was great. I thought it was
I
great.
love it.
Yeah, it was just that. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of really interesting musicals lately. I'm wearing this Tick Tick Boom. This is really good too. I think it's on Netflix, I believe. If it's somewhere on cable to stream. It's about the guy who wrote Rent, which is an okay musical. I'm not a big fan of it, but I know a lot of people love it. But the guy
Damn, get
who
shit on Rent.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I didn't say I didn't hate it. I actually had to do a song for it when I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. I did a song from Rent. It was, I gotta say, what I was going through at the time, because my dad had died when I had started school, and that was one of the songs I was assigned that was like, whoa, this is, this is getting me. It's getting me. And I respect musical and musical theater. I think there's something to really admire about it. It's I think I liked it more as a kid, and then I stopped liking it because it just wasn't cool to like musicals. But
Yeah.
then I just don't give a fuck now. So it's like I'm kind of back into the yeah. I'm really liking a lot of. I like horror musicals too occasionally. There's a couple that are kind of weird, and I like that. I like I said, Anna. I'll always go with Anna. But yeah, Cyrano, man, it's that movie. Just that. I think there's an embargo on it, but I think we can do social as long as it's connected to the awards, and I definitely
Um,
voted for it. So
did you see the trailer for the Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I haven't seen the trailer yet. Should I watch the trailer?
I think you should.
Hmm.
Looks like it could be interesting. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The
They've
problem
been
with
making a lot of those for sure.
yeah, I mean, I the last one I watched because I watched a couple around Halloween because I was a guest on another podcast. We talked about the whole, so I watched them all, and it was like most of them suck. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of all of them, but the
Yeah.
first one is one of the most fucking amazing movies ever, in my opinion. I love the original film. I love the second one. I even like the third one. From there, it gets a little dicey. I like the remake a lot. The Jessica Biel, I thought was really good, but I don't know. They got weird. Like they got the one with Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey is just like that.
Oh, what was that one with? I think it was called like The Beginning or something.
Yeah, with Jordana Brewster
Yeah.
and yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a good one too. That one,
Yeah.
it's not as bad as people made it out to be. It's not great, but it
I
was
thought,
okay.
yeah, it kind of surprised me a little
Yeah.
bit. I was expecting it to be kind of garbage, and it's a decent movie.
Well, I think they're like even Leatherface, the one that just came out with Lily Taylor, and the one where it's like, oh, is who? It's like the prequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It wasn't. I didn't like it, but it wasn't. There was stuff in there. It was like it's semi competently made. There, I didn't really give a fuck about it. That ultimately, but I didn't hate it. It was very mediocre, but it was like I don't know. I think I don't. I just question: is there really a story to tell with this anymore? I don't know. I just
It's just the same story over and over again.
which
There's
look,
no new branches.
yeah, and I'm a lot of times I'm fine with that because I think Halloween did a good job reinventing itself with the
Yeah,
past couple of movies. But I I feel like, and I love the Friday the 13th movies. They're fucking repetitive too, but I for some reason this one just seems, maybe it's just because it takes place in such a specific, like it's Texas. It's hot. It's so I feel like you can't
well, and
really
it's
go
just in
anywhere with
that
it.
house. Like it's confined.
Yeah.
It's all confined to a house.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe that's why I don't I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the franchise quite a bit, but I just it's one I just keep wondering. Every time I hear a new one, I'm like, do you, for sure? We really need another one. I almost wish
Yeah,
they could, if they could make one that's awesome, like really awesome, like one
yeah,
that you feel like this is fucking cool, like like their version, version of Halloween 2018. If they could do something like that, that would be awesome. I would love to see that.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there could be. I'm sure somebody could make it happen. You
Oh, for
know,
sure.
but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
I've
would love
never.
to see like a Halloween remake quality of like Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I mean, the remake of Friday the 13th was okay. It was pretty good considering, and that the first 20 minutes are fucking awesome. To be honest, I'm gonna take a swig of this.
All right, you take a swig. I'm gonna
So
fill the
I
silence by also taking a swig.
yes. Well, but yeah, it wasn't. It certainly wasn't as good as I personally the Halloween 2018. But I don't know. It's weird. Like Chucky, the series is fucking apparently pretty great. People are really liking that. Congratulations on everyone involved. I haven't watched it, but I don't know. I mean, it's possible to. I feel like there was a. I feel like there is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre TV series, and I'm that is coming out that they're trying to do, and I feel I'm going to check it out because I don't want to give the wrong information, but I feel like that could be something that would be interesting in a weird way. I think
Yeah.
bringing these stories to television, like the what was the Hannibal, not the Hannibal, like, well, they had Hannibal, yeah. Then they had the Norman Bates one, the Bates Motel.
Bates Motel, yeah.
I heard they were both kind of interesting, you know? I don't watch a lot of TV, and I think I've said that a lot
Oh
on this
yeah,
show.
I don't either. You
Um,
know, I did actually go and see a movie recently though.
oh, which one? You saw a movie?
I saw a movie.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So I went to that advanced screening of that Burt Kreischer movie. I talked about it before, but I got a
Uh-huh.
free movie ticket, like AMC movie ticket.
Oh shit.
So so I this was a couple weeks ago now, but so I go to Pasadena to get my haircut. So I was going out to Pasadena. Well, Glendale was on the way back, and I was like, well, what if I hit up the Americana at Brand in Glendale?
Okay. Yeah.
And it just because it's like a nice shopping area, and like just go there and just kind of get. There's like a little coffee stand there that's fucking awesome, and they also have the AMC there.
Oh
Dude,
shit.
that coffee stand though. Listen, so not only is their espresso good, but they have great pastries. I had the best eclair there that I've ever had in my life.
Mm.
Because dude, it was like a chocolate filling. It just like melts in your mouth, and they put like sprinkles of edible gold on it.
See, now it's sounding really good, but I'm really fucking high, so that part of it.
Dude, it's fucking so good. So I definitely hit that up. But then I went to go see the new Resident Evil movie.
That's the movie you pick.
Yeah, well, you got to keep in mind though, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan.
Wow, there's Oscar
So it's
movies.
like,
There's all this stuff you
here's
pick.
the thing. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I wasn't expecting it to be a great movie because you can tell
Fine,
by the trailers that it's not great.
fine, fair
But
enough. But what did you think?
but so okay, here's what I think. So I respect the effort a lot.
Okay,
I really do
okay.
because they really took the time to make it to actually base it off the games. That was the most frustrating part about the last 6 Resident Evil movies.
Oh,
They
those
did
movies are
nothing.
amazing. Love them.
Absolutely, I right. I mean, I saw all of them in theaters, but
Me too.
yeah, but
I'll see this one. Don't get me wrong. I'll see this movie.
yeah, it's and it's like it's still kind of fun. I don't really know how it would play to a general audience, but I would say that if you're a Resident Evil fan and you're familiar with at least the original Resident Evil trilogy,
Mhm.
then it's worth checking out because there's a lot of fan service in it. There's
Okay.
a lot of even really specific references that only a real fan would get that you're like, oh my god, they put that in there. And the set pieces, like, some of the shots are like literally ripped straight from the game. It's like you're watching it and you already know where everything is in the movie because they just took it straight from the game. It's fucking, that part was really cool. Now, the acting isn't great. Some of the
What?
casting, some of the casting is just, especially if you are a fan, some of the casting is just like
Yeah,
nothing
I do.
enjoyable about it.
I want to say really quickly on a side note, a big reason I think the original Resident Evil movies made as much money as they did, even though they weren't very good, casting Mila Jovovich was fucking
Yeah, of
brilliant.
course. She's
Fucking
great.
brilliant.
She's
She's
great.
a fucking great in those movies. Even the shitty ones, it's worth watching for her.
She's yeah, no,
That's
she's a
it.
great like badass like female lead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it's such a shame that that talent got wasted on those garbage fucking movies.
Yeah, I mean they were. I know there were a couple I actually found fairly entertaining. I was like, okay, there's enough good in here. I would give it a slightly good review, like a 6 out of 10 or something.
Yeah,
Like,
right. It's
you
something that
know,
like if you're bored and you're like, fuck it, let's just watch this dog shit and like
and if
be
you like,
entertained by it.
Look, there the as many people that complained about these movies, those movies made shit tons of money. They
Yeah,
did.
and yeah, they're not like unwatchable bad. They're
No,
like
no.
they're
They're
kind of
fun
like
bad.
they're dumb bad. They're like
Yeah,
dumb fun bad. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there is some enjoyment to get out of them.
Well,
It's just if you're a fan, they're so disrespectful.
and I think that's what I went into those movies not really. I never really played the game that much. I think I played it maybe a few times. So I just walked in going, "Well, there's a zombie movie. I like zombies, so I'll
Yeah.
go." And I was just like, "It's cheesy and cheap, but you have some good stuff in here." And I thought there was. I liked her, and I liked some of the kills, and I was like, "Okay, sure." And then the second one comes, and you're like, okay. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes of just mindless bullshit. Like,
Sure.
gory CG, over the top CG, gory shit happening everywhere. But there was always like a in every one of them. I really do believe that there were moments I'd be like, there could have been an awesome fucking movie here. Like, there's moments that you're
Yeah.
just like, that was cool. That was rad.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how that's
So
what's so
I think this, as a fan, it's certainly a step in the right direction
mm,
for making a good Resident Evil movie. There were a lot of things that I really enjoyed about it.
that's cool.
So yeah,
Dude,
that's
I
my
wonder.
review of it.
I forget if it made how well it did like financially. I wonder if it'll get a sequel. Probably will.
Probably there was like a mid credits scene that like teased like what the director wants the sequel to kind of be set up with,
Oh, okay.
So he's already kind of like planted the seed in case he gets, the green light for a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see if it does. I don't remember if the money came through or if it was a minor hit. I don't remember what the numbers were. I've paid a little less attention to the box office mojo and ever since COVID and shit. So I don't, even with the theaters still opening, I'm always kind of skeptical of numbers because we're still in a weird time. It's you can't
Sure.
really when you hear like people are like going, "Oh, a movie opens on only 50 million, it's already a flop." I'm like, "Well, but we're still in weird times. It's still not, not."
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, I don't remember. I wish I did know though. I wish I was. That's the beauty of our show. We just go for this shit. So no fact checking. Well, we can check
No.
during the show, I guess.
No,
We just
no, no fact checking, nothing, just
none,
nothing but
nothing.
hey, how was your Thanksgiving? That kind of passed too.
Wow, we did that and we didn't even get
It's
to do
been
a
a
show
while.
together.
It's been a
Shit.
while. Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my gosh, I
I
miss
know.
you.
I know.
God.
Dude,
Um,
I done been saw Resident Evil.
yeah, you've done been so, dude. I've
You
seen
know what I
so many
mean?
fucking movies the past few because I had to catch up for award season, so I've been like just movie after movie after movie. But my Thanksgiving was good. It was nice. It was quiet. It was it was just, I don't know, we kept it pretty simple. How about yours? How was your friend anniversary? Or
Friend
for now,
anniversary.
Friendsgiving. I'm so
Yo,
high.
it's
You
not
got
even like that.
I am
It's not
so
even like
high, dude, right now. It's not even funny. I'm like stoned up my
my
ass.
friend anniversary.
Your friend anniversary, whatever. Your friend
Look, it was
turkey.
great.
Turkey friend.
It's 10 years going strong.
That's
No,
beautiful.
my friend's giving. Yeah, so um this was an exciting Thanksgiving for me
Oh.
because I've never been invited to like a friend's giving before.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I lived at home, after a while, when I was a little kid, we had big family get-togethers. But as time went on, it
Yeah.
just became my parents and I. But
Yeah.
we always enjoyed it that way. It's a lot easier to manage. You just have a nice time. Um, but and of course, like last year, I had to spend it by myself because of Covey Wovey. But
Mm.
but yeah, this year I was planning on doing the same thing. I was gonna cook something fancy. some like big meal for myself, maybe make some cocktails or something, like, still try to make it special and
Yeah,
indulge in it,
of course, sure.
but and then a buddy of mine who I'm actually, it's the same friend and like group of people that I'm doing this like sketch show with. He was like, "Hey, you're more than welcome to come over for Thanksgiving." And yeah, it was exciting. My first little thing, and got dressed up. I baked a spice cake
Oh my
and
goodness.
took it over. Yeah, yeah. Because I asked my friend's wife. I was like, "Well, what should I bring? Like a dessert or drinks or something?" And she was like, "Well, we kind of have everything, so you can bring a dessert." And I was like, "Well, I don't want to be one of those people that just like goes to Ralph's and just like grabs something, I
Yeah,
want to be
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong.
there's not. There's honestly not. There's honestly not. No. But
That would be me because you don't want me cooking anything ever.
yeah, yeah, I don't bake too often, but I've baked some cakes and whatnot before, so
Bet you
um
have.
yeah, dude. Stick it in the oven, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
so yeah, I baked a spice cake. Brought that over, because I wanted to make the effort, because it was,
Yeah.
it was a big deal to me, because I'm like, one, I don't have to spend it alone, and I get to spend it with a good friends, and um
You didn't
one of
spend
our
it with
other
me.
boy. Look, I have other friends, Jimmy. Come on.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like that's just
No,
how it is.
it's not, it's fine. I'm just surprised.
Okay, all right, dude. But do people like me? I don't know what your problem
I
is.
thought I was the only one. It just felt bad. Seems so sweet.
Thanks,
You're welcome.
but yeah, and then a friend of ours, like, he brought his wife and his kid over, and like it was like a nice kind of like family feel,
Uh,
and I haven't had that in a while, so that felt really nice. It was a nice time. I had a very lovely Thanksgiving, so
that's really nice to hear. That was really. I
yeah.
was gonna call you, but I got really just. I was, the whole. I'm not a big Thanksgiving fan. I just don't really like the
Yeah,
holiday.
I don't. I mean, I've never really made a big deal about it. I still
Yeah,
indulge in it just because it's like it feels good.
yeah, and you get 2 days off, for sure.
Oh no, I had to work.
Oh well, oh yeah, well, oh gosh, yeah,
I had to
but
work that morning, and it fucking was a nightmare.
I'm sure.
I don't know
Oh
why
yeah, I
people
should have
are
visited
extra
you then.
assholes on holidays. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but it's definitely not.
It depends on what you're dealing with, what you're talking about. Like, if it depends on where you go, I think too. Like certain places, I think there's a little bit. Weirdly, Target has been friendly lately. Aside from the occasional crazy person, I
That's
know
good.
when. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
didn't Target change, like, from now on they're not opening on holidays or Thanksgiving
I
or
believe
something?
so. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
do believe
Hey,
so.
good for
So
them.
yeah, it's like
Good
give
for
people
them.
the day off, man. It's like
Fucking let me have a fucking family holiday at least. Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Fucking A, man. No, it's. I mean, I don't like. I don't want to trash the holiday because there's people that love Thanksgiving. There's that girl that sings about that song that I played you that one time. Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving. I don't know what the fuck it's called Thanksgiving. But I was having a day of feeling grateful. Honestly,
Yeah.
feeling
Oh,
like
yeah. Of
you
course, me
know
too.
having a like being happy to I talked to my other family, my mom, my sis. I watched some movies I enjoyed. I think I watched House of Gaga, no, House of Gucci. I started watching that. I I started watching it that night, I believe.
I think that's been doing surprisingly well. Normally,
it's pretty
like
it's pretty good.
normally
It's fun.
yeah, normally those like Oscar type of movies aren't like the most popular,
Hmm.
but I was talking to this lady that works at the Lamely in NoHo, and I guess like on Thanksgiving or like the day after or something, like they were fucking packed. And she said most people were there for House of Gucci.
Yeah, well, because it's also it's Lady Gaga first of all, and
Lady
as
Gaga.
Lady Gaga, and she proved herself with Star is Born. Holy fuck, that was a great fucking performance. I'm still blown away by that movie. Um, she's got a draw, and it's kind of a look. It was well marketed. It was a very. It
Yeah.
looked like a very trashy look at an awful family, and that you're
Yeah.
so it's hard not to be. It's not a perfect movie. The critics aren't for an Oscar movie. The reviews aren't that great, to be
Hmm.
honest. It's pretty divisive. Some people really don't like it at all. Some people, a lot of the comments are like everyone seems to be acting like they're a different movie. Like the performances are so all over
Oh.
the place. I don't think it's that bad. I actually kind of was charmed by the over the top nature of the performances, and she is great. She's a lot of fun to watch. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think it's got some charm, and I don't know if I don't know if it's deserving of Oscars, but I will tell you this: I think I am willing to bet right here and there that Lady Gaga will win the Oscar this year for Best Actress
Okay. Are you
because
calling it officially?
yeah, because it's a look. I'm very proud to be in the awards that we are, and the Hollywood Critics Association, because we do. I think there's a genuine. We try to root for the little guy. We make sure there's representation all over, even from the little movies that no one's really heard about, and I love that. I love that we do that. The Oscars are, and it is what it is, but they want to get the popular stuff. They want to get the stuff that's going to get people to watch the show. Because if they
Yeah.
don't have audience, well, who cares? So and because I think Lady Gaga had the nomination for A Star Is Born, which I loved her in that, and I would have been fine if she won. But I think Olivia Colman won. Good for her. I think she's got a good shot this year, even though there's a lot of good, really great performances out there. You know, Kristen Stewart's a front runner for Spencer, and she is pretty good in it. Uh, my favorite one of my favorite performances is Nicole Kidman as Lucille Ball in Being the Ricardos. She's fucking phenomenal in it. It's a fantastic performance. So I feel like there's a lot of really strong actor all aboard, like supporting actor, supporting actress, all the acting awards. There's a lot of great performances this year. It was hard for me to come up with just okay, here's five of the best of the year, because I'm like, well, there's more than five that I really liked. There's stuff that a lot of people aren't really hearing about, like Joaquin Phoenix and Come On. He's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal performance, and it's one of my favorites this year. So I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like I'm enjoying seeing the. I'll be curious who to see who the Oscars pick for their nominees, but I do think Lady Gaga will win. I really
Okay.
do.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be happy. I'm happy to be wrong. Happy to be wrong. I'd be happy to see Nicole Kidman get it. I think that's awesome. But I'm not one of those who's like, oh, that person deserves to win, because, well, no one deserves to, it is what it is. It's like, you know, the horse is in the right place. The time is at the right. That's the worst metaphor. I don't even know what the
Did you
fuck
just
I
make
was.
that up? I thought that was
No, I was trying to say something else, and I feel like it came out really wrong.
the
And
horse is in
so,
the right place.
and the horse is in the right lane. What the fuck am I saying?
That would make more sense.
Yeah, I think that's what I was trying. I don't know what if I, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about at this point. I'm lost. I hurt my knee. That's the problem. That's
Oh
It's not because
man.
I'm stoned. It's because I hurt my knee. But I'm feeling better. Uh,
Let's
yeah, should I tell that story? You want to hear that story?
do it.
Oh fuck yeah! So, I mean, I'll keep it. It's pretty fucking short. With a buddy of mine talking, there was a log in back of me because we're over in Burbank Park. It was a beautiful day, taking a walk, and I kind of was backing into him, telling the story. I was all excited to tell him a story. I was like, "Oh my god, mom, this really happened." Blah blah blah. And as I was doing that, I suddenly realized my body was falling backwards. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm full." It was the slowest, and I wasn't high. Oh, maybe a little high, but I was falling backwards, and I was able to hold my arm back and not hurt anything. I did. I was like, "Oh shit, I feel okay. I think I'm okay." And as I was getting up, I was like, "Ow, my knee's a little sore, a little sore. It wasn't bad at all, but it was like, as I was getting up, I'm like, I think I'm gonna have an issue. I think I'm gonna have an issue." As the hours turned into days, I was like, "Yeah, my knee is pretty fucked," and I couldn't walk upstairs without like taking a stair at a time. I'd have to hold onto the rail. Um, if I stood on a weird way, it would be like ow, 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 ow. But I didn't call
Man,
the
you're
doctor.
falling apart.
I'm falling
You're
apart.
just fucking. You can't stop falling. First of all, and every time you do, you get seriously injured.
Here's the thing, though. Like, but every time, and this was the same time when I fell at the screening. This time, because remember, I healed pretty quickly from that. Same thing with this, dude. I'm walking upstairs fine now. I'm walking downstairs brilliantly. It somehow healed. I just took. I didn't have a lot going on, so I was able to rest my leg up, take care of it, keep it elevated, put ice on it. I was able to do that for a couple days, like because the only thing I had to do was a little bit of driving, so it was a little bit of going up and down stairs and that kind of thing. But like it honestly, like it's healed up quite well, and I didn't do any major damage, and that was only a few days. Only a few days. This happened Tuesday. And now I'm feeling better already. So I'm like, whatever I did, it was so much. That same thing with Fast and Furious. That should have been so much worse, but it wasn't. I'm either the
Oh my
luckiest
god,
asshole
dude!
in the world, or
I
just
was like, I'm not with this guy.
yeah. You
Just
fucking dick. You did.
fucking,
You kicked me. Remember, you kicked me
fucking
in the
idiot
head. Like
falling.
brutal. That was a bit. That's
You're just like, you're like, I'm gonna wait until I'm in front of everybody, and I'm gonna, oof.
that. To be fair, though, that's the only other time I've fallen. I haven't fallen any other time. It's those
Oh
two
man,
times. But so it's not that bad. It's not, and that was a few. That was when Fast and Furious was coming out. So that was
whatever
a
that
while
was,
ago. That was
dude. If they don't call the next one "Fasten Your Seatbelts,"
Fast
it just
and
needs to get
Furious.
canceled.
That is fucking amazing. Actually, I think they should.
Dude, speaking of driving, I went to the Grove for the first time the other day.
I thought you would. I thought you told me about this last time. Didn't we talk about that? You going to the Grove?
I
Did
don't
you
know.
go
Maybe I
back?
had no. Maybe I had made the plan for it, but
Oh,
no, man.
okay.
It's been a while
Oh,
since we've done the
yeah.
show, man.
Jesus. Tell me.
Yeah. So I went to the Grove for the first time. Well, but I
Did
mean,
you do that when you went to the Grove? Did you?
yeah.
It's pretty hot.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
No, I mean, I realize that the Grove is basically the Americana brand. I was kind of expecting something more. Still nice. It's still very lovely, and as you know, it's all decorated for Christmas. So it's
Uh, did you take selfies?
very whimsical. I took a fucking video from my Instagram story
Oh,
for
I
it.
think I did watch that. That's why I knew you
Keeping my
were.
followers fed, you know,
Well, we're hungry
keeping my
for it,
baby birds
man.
fed.
We're hungry for your your shit. Hungry for it.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
know.
really gross, actually.
I'm
Hungry
hungry
for
for
your
my
shit.
shit.
Yeah, that's just
You
wrong.
are though. It's
Well, I
fine.
mean, obviously,
But
obviously.
yeah, I went there. But the farmers market was really cool though too.
Mm. Why? What was so special about the farmers market?
Well, because farmers markets are dope, dude. You don't like farmers markets? What's up with that?
Um,
What's going
it's
on, man?
fine. They're
What do you mean it's
fine.
fine? They're nice.
They're
They're
fine.
nice.
I
They're a
don't
nice
ever
time.
go to them,
You know,
so
and you get like these independent vendors, and you're like, let me try your shit. And you're like, you got good shit. And then you're like, what's over here? I'm gonna try your shit. You're like, that's all right. I'm
so
gonna
they
try
share
this
a lot
other
of
shit.
shit. Do
Yeah.
they share? Well, they share shit, but not
Well, you gotta
like they
buy it.
buy shit from each other.
They're businesses. You gotta buy
Okay.
the shit.
Okay. I
I
know we
got this like
have one. We have one really near here, and I yeah. I don't know. I just don't really go to them. I think
I mean, I don't
they're
go to them all
fine.
the time, but if there's one around, it's nice.
Well, there's one, around your work area, so you could go to that one.
Is there?
Yeah. But you're not going, so clearly you don't care that much. You don't care about the
I didn't
Christmas.
know there was one that close. Oh my
Yeah, it's
god.
that
I don't know.
close, man.
You know where else I went? Speaking of local references, I went to
Ooh,
Brothers the other day, if I can fucking say it.
Bruise Brothers. How was Bruise Brothers?
It's nice. It's like a little
Okay.
bar. It's like nice. They have great food.
Don't we have
Played pool. A
a
buddy of
mutual
mine,
friend that works there?
we sure do. And
Oh,
I went to that
with
one.
that.
And so they have a couple pool tables there. So a buddy of mine, we went and played pool, and the tables are like close to each other. And there was this couple that was playing next to us that were fighting the whole time.
Oh, that
And
sounds fun.
it's like it like kind of sucks to listen to, but you're also really intrigued because you're like, oh, this isn't my problem, so I'm gonna listen. And I don't know, it's like every time you started to take one side, the other one would speak up, and you're like, oh, you suck too. Like
Yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
was complaining about literally everything, and he was like mansplaining pool to her.
Yeah, it's
Like,
hard
yeah,
to judge because you don't see what leads to that. I always feel weird about hearing other people's fights because it's unless it's really there's times it's obvious. There's times when it's like, wow, you can tell that guy's a fucking asshole and he's an
sure.
abusive piece of shit. But I mean, I think that's rare. I think that Tiger Fist Holly is what you're calling yourself.
All
I'm
right.
just noticing this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, Wu Tang name generator, Tiger Fist Holly. That's what they call me.
I felt like I was getting into this serious conversation suddenly, and then I saw your name, and I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. I have no fucking clue.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It'd be
I'm
like
down.
that sometimes. You know where else I went? We
Where
talked
did you
about this.
go?
I went to Supernova, which is it's an like a kind of like an outdoor comedy club in
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood. I've talked about it before. I've been there a handful of times. It's like one of my favorite places to go because
Yeah,
it's legit one of the best like comedy spots in LA right now.
that's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's like a cool environment. They always have big names there. And it's like also intimate, like you're walking by these famous like comics to get to your seat. It's like it's so cool. And there was a huge like crazy lineup on Friday night. I went with a friend, and it was a sold out show, and there was like Nick Swardson was there, which I forgot how much I love Nick Swardson.
He's great. I like
He's
him.
so hilarious, dude.
He's a
And
really he's a nice guy too. I've interviewed him. He's a really nice,
that's
like
cool. That's
really
cool.
cool. Yeah,
Dude, his stand up is so good.
nice.
And so he was there. Andrew Santino was there. He's a comic from Chicago. He has a famous podcast that he does with Bobby Lee. He's toured with Joe
Oh,
Rogan. Yeah, he's hilarious too. And so he was there. Theo Vaughn was there, the Rat King himself, another famous comic. Like people mainly know him from his podcast. He's like a kind of a country dude from Louisiana.
let's
He
see
just
who this
says he
is.
just says wild shit, dude, but it's hilarious.
What's his name? I'm like
T
not
It's TheoVon.
okay. I'm looking it up because this is gonna. I feel like I do know him, Theo Vaughn, like
Yeah,
VON.
yeah.
Okay, like
You might
Cloud
have seen him before. He's pretty popular.
Theo Vaughn. Yeah. I gotta see what I've seen him in though. Keep talking. Tell me about the show.
So, well, first of all, Theo Vaughn fucking murdered. Like every once in like, obviously some comics are gonna do better than others, but every once in a while someone comes up, and it may not even be the biggest name on the bill. But someone will go up and the whole place is just fucking rolling. And that was when Theo Vaughn went up.
Okay.
He had me in tears. I was fucking rolling. And then David Spade was there too.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I
Yeah,
love
that's cool.
David Spade's
Dude,
another one of those guys. I
oh
fucking
my
love
god,
him.
dude. I've been I've been watching his movies and on him on SNL like since I was a little kid, man. I love David Spade. It
Yeah.
was funny because the friend that I went with, she was like, "Don't tell me," because she was like, she loves going there too. So I was like, "Hey, do you want to go?" And she just didn't look into who was going to be there, but she was like, "Don't tell me." So, but I was hyping her up. I was like, it's a fucking stacked lineup. And uh, so we're standing in line. We're outside of the place waiting to go in, and David Spade just walks by everybody in line to get in. And she grabs my arm and she's like, no fucking way. So that was fucking, and you know, of course he did really good too, but it was like,
Mm.
it was wild. It was wild.
I've interviewed both Swartz and I've interviewed David Spade a couple of times. I really like him. Like admittedly, I'm not like a fan of their movies in general. I think they're
Yeah.
not my kind of thing. But like having, I don't know, you meet somebody and it's kind of like, wow, when they're that nice, you kind of like, okay, that's fine.
Of course. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what if they don't make the movies that I would necessarily go to see? Or I'm like David, especially. I really no,
Yeah.
they're both actually really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Both
Well, I
really
mean,
cool.
good character goes a long way. I think
Mhm.
that's why like The
That's why
Rock
they
is the
still have
biggest star
careers.
in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's not even necessarily because he makes good movies, it's because he's like the sweetest like guy.
Wait, who did you
Genuinely.
say? I
The
totally didn't.
Rock.
Oh, yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. Well, okay, so why? So Theo's set was awesome. What is his humor like? Like, I don't really, I don't, I think
It's
maybe
just
I've
like
seen him a couple things.
it's just like random thoughts from this country ass dude, and he just says wild shit,
Mm.
and like that's all I can really say. And like he tells like kind of brief stories that are probably made up, but like just kind of fun, just thoughts that he's putting out there. Like one of his bit, he was just like he took a beat and he was like, "You ever want to kill yourself and then you just take a nap?"
Oh shit,
Just
that
shit like
sounds
that.
familiar. I had to. I think you know what? I think I've seen it. I think I've seen him on a stand up or something because I know that and
Maybe,
I
yeah.
know his name. I know. I think I've looked him up before because I think I was watching it going, "Oh, this guy's pretty funny." Because I kind of like the hick humor, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's hilarious. He's one of a kind, honestly. There's really
Okay,
no other comic out there that's like him or his style. So
nice.
good on him for that. But
Good on
and
him.
I posted about my little outing on my Instagram stories. And because you know, look, how can you have a good time if you don't let everyone know that you're having a good time? You know what I
Exactly.
mean? You
Exactly.
gotta you gotta tell everybody.
Exactly.
So I made a post about it and I like tagged um, everybody's Instagram for like Spade and Swartzen, and I tagged Theo Vaughn, and Theo Vaughn looked at my Instagram story. I was like, oh shit,
Oh
Theo
wow.
Vaughn's checking out my shit.
Wait, so I'm kind of confused by this. How did he look at it again? How do you know he would look at it? So he didn't
Because
like
like
it,
when
or
you make an Instagram story, if you
uh,
look at your own story, there's a thing at the bottom where you can look at who has looked at
oh,
your story. And I saw Theo Vaughn, and I was like, damn, dude,
that
nice.
that is cool. That
Yeah,
is very cool. That is very awesome. Congratulations, sir.
thanks. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey, you want to see something cool that I got?
Is it
Um,
your dick
yeah.
again?
Again, I'm gonna show you know. So I want to show you something because we remember we were talking about. I was gonna show little like junket stuff I get for my
Oh yeah,
job.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So because I've been doing this, because I'm part of this critics group, I get these screeners, you know, for your consideration. So I get to watch these movies to figure out, well, am I going to vote for this? One of the movies I got was, ironically, a friend of mine wrote this movie, so I'm very happy about him, and it is a good movie. The Harder They Fall. They sent me with the movie. They sent me this little thing. I'm so
It's
excited.
nice.
Yeah, and it's got little cups and like a little this little thing too, like the filter thing, so you can that thing. I can't
Oh,
talk. I'm
perfect,
so high, dude.
dude.
I'm
I,
so
I have
high.
a I have a couple flasks myself. One of them was
Do you?
a
Of
a
course you do.
gift. Well, a couple. Well, all right, dude. You don't have to say it like that. But one of them was a gift. My buddy got married, and it was for all the groomsmen.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
a flask with my initials on it. we all put liquor in it, and then they had, you know, like lemonade and punch and shit, and we're just like pouring. And then the bartenders had the nerve to be like, "Hey, you can't do that." And it's like, it's our friend's fucking wedding. Like, we're
Wait,
in the
what did
wedding.
you
We're
say you
literally
put in
groomsmen.
there?
We
What
put
did you
like
say?
liquor in the flasks, and then we would go up and get a cup of like punch and shit, and like spike it ourselves
I could have
after the.
sworn I was really freaked out because I heard wrong and I thought you said urine, and I'm like, that's
Yeah, we
gross.
all drank each other's piss, dude. It was a wild wedding.
Oh my god, I had these horrible images playing in my head. I'm like, oh, and you and your piss talk. Oh my
Okay.
god, wow. Now it goes off the fucking rails. It goes off the
Dude.
fucking rails. Why
Do you have
don't
any
you?
more? Do you have any more swag to show off?
I've got a few, but there's nothing like really on me that I have like I can
What
pull
about that
out.
fan? Where's that fan from?
Do you like the fan?
Yeah.
That will technically there is a reason it was is up. It's because I was using it for my little video that I did for you. That I needed both the fans kind of going this way to get
Okay.
the hair blowing.
So it's a prop.
It's a prop,
It's a prop.
absolutely, and
Yeah.
it's a lovely prop. I know it's
Oh
blocking
my
my
god,
record
dude.
player. What?
Oh my god. You want to know what else
What?
happened?
Yeah.
I saw your Fight Club thing, and it reminded me, man. So this is pretty cool. So at
I
my
love
job,
you spraying shit everywhere
yeah,
every
dude,
so
it's
often.
peony. And so at my job, there's this regular that comes in. His name is Jesse. He's a porn star, and he
Uh,
comes in just
I
about
wish
every
I had
day.
Jesse's girl.
Oh man, you know, ironically enough, he was dating another porn star who is a regular at my job as well.
Oh
Got
shit!
got a few of them,
Wow,
and a couple
wow.
of them used to date.
Oh
So
my goodness,
isn't
spicy.
that adorable?
It's hot.
So anyway, so on Halloween, I dressed up as Tyler Durden, and we got to dress up in costumes at work. So I was Tyler Durden at my job all day on Halloween, and he recognized it.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
a few weeks ago, he came up to me and he was like, "Hey, you like Fight Club, right?" I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "I have this picture in my apartment." And he's like, I haven't had it hung up for like 2 years." He's like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll take anything that's Fight Club, you know." And a couple weeks ago, he comes back in and he shows me a picture. He goes, "This is what it looks like. I figured I'd show you first." He's like, "Do you still want it?" I was like, "Yeah." And he lugs in this fucking. He lugs in. Hang on, dude. So since we're doing show and tell.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah.
excited. Nice shorts, by the way. Okay, this is exciting. So we're unveiling. So we've been talking about doing this whole thing where we have the whatever get I get weird shit for my job. So look at this. Oh my god. Oh my good god. That is beautiful. Guys, check that fucking out. Oh my god. That is lovely. That is I'm doing this because that is fucking beautiful. That is
Yeah, it's like
fucking
it's like legit Fight Club artwork, and it's this big
yeah.
fucking thing. Yeah, man. I'm gonna fucking my plan once I save up a little bit of money is I'm gonna rearrange my apartment a little bit. I'm gonna set up like a little proper living room area back there
Yeah.
with the TV and everything. And I figure it'd be nice to have like the wall behind the TV to have it like movies. You know, that'd be kind
Mhm.
of cool. So I figured that can go in the middle of it, and then I have two framed posters over here. One of them is Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider, because of course, and the other one is
Of
The
course.
Godfather.
Tomb Raider and The Godfather.
And The Godfather, dude, because that's
I
how I
mean the
roll.
same thing, right? You know, basically.
Yeah, literally like same quality at least. at the very
Oh,
least.
of course, of course. I mean, Tomb Raider is a. I actually like the other one better. The one with the other girl. I like that Tomb
I
Raider
like that
better.
one too.
That's
I like
pretty
that one
good.
too.
That was
That's
not a
another
bad
one.
movie.
It's really not, and honestly, like pretty faithful to the remake of games that they did.
Yeah,
So
they did a good job with that. She was great. She was
she
she was
was, she
fantastic.
was. I like that
Um,
one.
I really love that poster so much.
It's
I
so cool, right?
It's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. There is, if you need a frame place, I do know a frame place that's actually pretty reasonable to do frames. So
Oh,
it's
really?
yeah, it's just over in it's called Frame Club, I believe, on for all those you watching at home. I don't know, somewhere in North Hollywood, Frame Club.
Frame
When I'm
Club.
not high as fuck, I'll let you know and I'll give you the address
Oh
if
yeah,
you
no,
want to check it
I'll
out.
look it up. I'll look it up for
Yeah,
sure.
it's a great.
Well, yeah, because most of my posters don't have frames. They're just kind of chilling. It'd be nice to kind of class it up a little bit with some frames.
Well, I have the only one I wanted to get the Halloween one framed. The Halloween, yeah, I'm pointing the right way. Halloween one framed, but I haven't gotten around to it, and I'm like, but I really wanted it up, so I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll put it up. But these are framed. Everything else is framed for the most part. The Boogans is not framed yet.
Do they have like I can't tell? Do they have the glass pane or is it just a frame?
It's glass. Yeah,
Oh, perfect, perfect.
yeah. Yeah, I really did. I like having it because I just like, well, the funny thing is because when I do these interviews, when I'm talking to I interviewed Javier Bardem with that poster, and it was just kind of like,
That's
I
awesome.
wonder if there's a moment where but a lot of people notice them. A lot of people will say, "Hey, oh yeah, these are good movies. Oh, I'm a
It's
fan of
a yeah,
this."
it's a great assortment of movies.
Mhm. No, it is.
Yeah,
They're all really good movies. So I like that kind of. I like whenever I like doing my interviews with something that people can go, oh, that I have an interview
yeah.
tomorrow with some big names. So that's kind of fun.
And I'm just chilling with Bo Burnham, Mac Miller, and Michael Jordan.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that shit,
That's how I
buddy.
roll, dude.
Nothing wrong. I mean, you should see. I have movie posters all over. I have just a lot of shit all over. I'm simplifying now. I'm trying to simplify shit because that's what I want to do. I want to simplify.
Man, speaking of simplifying, um, guess who just came out with their own line of weed?
Oh gosh, who?
Deftones.
Oh my god, you must be in heaven. Shit.
Yeah.
Like when did it's out
It
or
dropped like recently.
and you haven't tried it yet?
I haven't tried it yet. Well,
You're
I
you
mean,
are a
I'm kind
bad
of.
fan.
Well, here's the thing.
God.
I
No, you're
I kind of
bad.
need to save some money.
Okay.
Kind of need to
Is it
save some money.
expensive?
I don't know. They have like a box where it's like everything that they have, and that's like super expensive. I think you can buy everything individually. It's probably no more expensive than any other thing. Um, but I kind of want to save a little bit of money. I got a lot of things coming up, and I'm going to be flying back home for the holidays, so it's going to be a very money spending heavy month. So I gotta balance it out a little bit. So that's why I
Gonna be
got
a
that's
heavy,
why I got
heavy,
this
yeah.
fucking ounce, save some money on weed. So
There you go.
maybe after the holidays, and it's be easier to kind of have your finances in order, as it is for I feel like a lot of people.
Mm.
Um, I'll probably treat myself to it, but it's funny because like between Deftones having its own weed and their like line of IPAs that I bought, like you can just get fucked up on Deftones.
I know. I'm serious. I'm
You know what I
shocked.
should
Like
do?
what?
I should smoke their weed, drink their beer, and listen to their music. Like just like have that just be the night.
Well,
How crazy would
well,
that be?
duh.
Tell
You
me
should
that's
do
not
that.
like tell me that's not the best night ever.
I it's it. I'm not a huge Deftones fan, but I like them a lot. So being someone who's like, yeah, they're fine. Yeah, fuck yeah, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Like anytime it's like you love something like that, if you love the music like that, and they release stuff like that, I'm like, that's. If only Brandy Carlisle would release some kind of weed, I'd be fucking thrilled. She does a wine, so I don't drink wine, so that doesn't
Oh
help
yeah,
me. I mean,
yeah. I don't
good,
like
good for
wine.
her, but like I don't do the wine. I feel like I think that's awesome, and I would be down to try that. Like I would be down to try Deftones weed,
Yeah,
big time. And I'm not, but you still got to try Willie Nelson's for me.
I do. I haven't looked into where to get it. There's a lot of things I need to try. So
Yeah, yeah, there are. So this Christmas is coming, um, and I want to say, this will be our second Christmas together.
what?
This will be our second Christmas together on the show.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, we have. We have. I think it should be special. I think we should do some kind of cool but we'll probably not do it on Christmas. I think we might take the day off on that. But
Yeah, I think we should probably take Christmas off.
probably. I don't know if yeah, I don't want I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I would love to get high with you on Christmas. That's
Yeah,
a
I mean, yeah, it could be. Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
see.
I'm not opposed to the idea, but like, it's also my wife doesn't care. So,
Yeah.
but I will say we should do something special. Maybe we should do. You know what we should do? You want to do something like not expensive, like just get each other a cheap little stupid gift, and like I can deliver it. We can meet. I'll deliver it to you, but you can't open it till on the show. We should do that,
That's interesting.
like a secret Santa, a secret
Yeah.
stoner Santa, secret Santa stoner. I mean, keep it like super cheap. I'm like, we don't
Yeah.
go. I don't want to go crazy, man. We're like,
No.
it's fucking
No.
December. Everyone's fucking broke in December.
Of course. I still gotta order things for my mom. Like,
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. How is your mom, by the way?
she's good.
She
She's
is
good.
good. She's good.
Yeah.
It's funny. I got so like before we were gonna go on when I was making little videos of myself there, I was um I was already high because this stuff is the fucking bomb. I mean, if you can see it, this rerun is really good stuff. It's a little pricier than I like, but I got it because I went in on Thanksgiving, and they have like nice 2-for-1 sales over at
Mhm.
the Sunset Herb, yeah, Sunset. I don't know. I'm too high, but I went in there and it was lovely, and they had some really good stuff. I was able to get this, and I got to admit I'm a fan, and I didn't want to get it because I like the cheaper stuff, the fruity stuff that I get, but this I might switch off and take this because the high is really intense. I'm sleeping really good. Like really,
Oh,
really good. Except I did have a dream the other night which really freaked me out. I haven't had one of those in ages. I said I don't
do you
dream.
remember the dream?
Um Not really. I remember it. I remember like if I think about it like and it comes into my head there were people. I feel like it took place in the 70s. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm like just picturing the musical Hair because I'm suddenly in a musical mood and everyone's in 70s Hair, but I feel like there was something kind of seedy about it. Like it felt very 70s to me. Whatever it was I was dreaming about, it felt like another decade or something. It didn't feel modern, but it also felt like it was happening today in the sense that whatever was happening was like current, like I was living in that world, if that makes sense. But there
Yeah.
were froze. I remember froze, like just froze everywhere. I don't know if I had a fro, but I think I had my long hair. I think I was like all like maybe because I have the long hair thing and I look like like Eddie Vedder now. I finally got my Eddie Vedder hair, man. Fuck, so
Yeah. It's a
excited.
big step.
I've worked all my life for this, so I mean this is really
Turn on
what
the fans and sing Yellow Lead better.
I could do that. I mean, don't tempt me. Shouldn't we say that for the next episode, or is this a musical episode?
I I mean, you're talking about musicals.
I mean, let's okay. Hold on. Talk about something else. We could do this. We could absolutely do this. Talk about something. Tell me.
Oh fuck, dude. I don't know.
Put you on the spot. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't want to like be looking this shit
Dude,
up,
I'm
and
gonna crack under the pressure.
I know, man. I Yellow Ledbetter. That's such a great song, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
I do. Oh shit. Okay, okay, ready? So I'm gonna put the fans back on. Should be great when I'm high. I don't know if okay, ready? Here we go.
Yeah. Let's yeah. You got the look. Let's get the sounds right.
You got it? This is a great song, by the way.
I know. I know this. You think I don't know this?
Well, I'm not even there yet. God, I missed my. I overstepped my cue. I
You just
missed my
gotta
thing.
like imagine
I
yourself wearing
jumped
that
it.
flannel, dude. You got that flannel on,
Right?
those ripped jeans.
Oh, leave it again.
There it is.
Oh, so sad. Oh, fucking
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, that's it.
so sad. Oh, leave it again. Oh, I love this, dude.
Yeah, see?
This is
I
so
told
much
you. I
fun.
told you.
I'm like, I'm going to be doing that. Like, I'll just be going online for no reason and just pulling up, like, I don't know, anything where I'm on camera and just like going, that is so much fun. I'm sure people are
I
like,
mean, if you think that's fun, imagine how Eddie Vedder feels.
oh God, I love Eddie Vedder. I do. I still do.
Yeah,
I'm
of
still a
course.
fan. I think he's pretty great. I really cannot wait for them to finally come back for the show, like tour out here. I know they're touring next year. We got tickets for when they do actually fucking come because we bought tickets before the pandemic thing, and
Oh.
then it was one of those, and they're still they haven't canceled. They're just postponing. So I'm like, God damn it. Speaking of postponing, you and I have a concert, hopefully.
Oh yeah, we'll fucking see, dude. This whole thing, this has been over a year in the making, trying to go to this
Yeah.
fucking show.
Hmm.
So I don't know. It's gonna be
Started on my
crazy when it
birthday.
actually happens.
It was on my birthday. I was supposed to see that great show, and then got postponed. And then it was supposed to happen 26th Thanksgiving, got postponed because of COVID. And so hopefully they're all healthy and ready to rock. And I'm excited. I'm feeling mostly pretty positive. I think we would have heard if it got canceled by now. I want to say.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
You think? Are you what? I like the red shorts, by the way. I don't know if you heard that. Nice
Oh,
shorts on you. You got the
thanks,
shorts going. You got
thanks.
what is the shirt? I can't even say. I can't see what that
What?
says. DMX. Yeah.
It's DMX.
My eyes are so shitty, dude. Especially when I'm high. That's a cool
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah, it's nice.
That's a really nice. Yeah, you got that. You're
Yeah,
very. I'm gonna give you a compliment, a fashion compliment.
please do.
You are it's not like I'm not saying you dress preppy or anything, but you are very color coordinated. I've noticed like you
Yeah,
put some thought into your wardrobe.
I do. I do.
I'm impressed by that.
I know how to dress pretty well.
You do. You
It's at
do.
least it's at least coordinated, or I try to make it coordinated.
It's always coordinated. You're not a
Yeah,
poor slob like me. That's okay. I'm good with that. I admire that about you. I respect it. I'm
I like to
so
make an effort most of the
you
time, at
do.
least.
You do. And you do a good job. Even with this, even you're wearing these shorts, you got the with
Look,
the red
it's
X.
got the black lining that goes with the black shirt, and it's got the red to match the letters. You think I didn't think of that?
So do you okay, let me ask you, do you actually okay, you go to your closet and you go, "Oh, let's see what well that's got to match this and that's got to." Do you really think about that or is it natural?
Um, it's not. Well, I do put thought into it. I don't like obsess over it, but I at least want there to be some sort of coordination because I want to look good. I that means something to me, and plus, I'm a big believer in that when you look good, you feel good. So even when I'm chilling at home, it's my day off. I still feel good if I look nice. Even if
Mhm.
I just have like sweatpants on or something, I'll try to wear something that goes with it or something. Try to have something coordinated. I mean, sometimes if it's like bedtime, I won't really care, because that
Mhm.
doesn't matter. But yeah, I like to, I like to make an effort. I like to look good. So
You look good. You look sharp. You look. Although I'll be honest, man, I'm almost fading out tonight. I'm feeling like I'm on the deep end tonight. I don't know why. I don't know how you feel.
look, it's been a good run.
Yeah, it
It's
really
been a
has.
good run. Welcome back, everybody. We're finally
Yeah,
back. I had somebody message me on Instagram the other day that was like, "When's something Stoney coming back?" And I'm like, "Stranger danger." But I tell you what,
nice. What?
we're back now.
We're back. We're back.
Back now.
And we will next week. We will not be back Friday because hopefully we will be seeing Alkaline Trio and Bad
Yeah.
Religion. And then we'll figure out a night that we can do it, probably Saturday or Sunday, and talk about the concert. I'm excited. I'm excited to actually hopefully talk about a concert that we've actually finally seen. That's what I'm
Yeah,
hoping. That'll be nice.
absolutely.
That'll be nice. Well, Justin, buddy, where can people find
Well,
you?
first of all, I think it
Oh,
should
you're
be
not done.
noted. I think it should be noted that you should like this video. I mean, you're so happy that we're back. Why don't you like it, share it, comment,
Thank
subscribe, rate,
you.
review, all of that good stuff. It takes a moment of your time and it helps us out a lot. We really appreciate it. But all of that stuff aside, you can
Yeah,
follow
yeah.
me. You can follow me on Instagram at JustinButts94. You know, Theo Vaughn's checking it out. So it's like, who are you to not check it out?
Oh,
You
you're
know, who the
never
fuck
gonna.
you
I'm
think
never
you
gonna
are?
not like hear this now. Every time you're going to be talking, you're like, "Well, Theo's
It's
on."
dope.
I'm
It's
like,
dope when someone that like you're a fan of like looks at your shit. What do
no,
you
it's
want me?
true.
What do you want me to say? But
True. Hey, I feel. See, I have a story, but I can't really. I don't want to take this away from you. I don't want to take this away from you because it's
okay, yeah,
kind
because
of
you're gonna
cool.
one up me with all your
Yeah, a
bullshit.
little
Yeah,
bit, and I don't want to do that because it's like I care. I love you. I don't want to. I want to give you your day, so I'm gonna give
we
you your
get
day.
it. We get it. You fucking talk to celebrities.
I know I'm so
Ooh,
so
this
famous,
fucking guy over here.
so popular.
You
Sorry
know, I
about
mean,
that.
more importantly, you can also follow me at twitch.tv/Justin_Butts. I have been streaming. I've streamed a few times already. I'm
That's good to
still
hear, by the way.
powering through that GTA Definitive Edition trilogy. They updated it recently, so it's not total garbage. But you know what? We're fucking moving right along. So if you want to see some of that, you can follow me there. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want at Justin_Bus94. Jimmy, what about you?
You can find me on, of course, Joe Blow and Aaron the Head, and We Live Entertainment. I had some good interviews. I got. You can watch. Oh, didn't talk about my George Mackay interview and my Lily Rose Depp interview. I was real happy about that one because I love that George Mackay. He's fucking rad. You can find me on Twitter, Jimmy to the O. You can find me on James Oster Facebook, Jimmy to the O on Instagram, all that stuff up here. Oh, and look, my God, I'm available on Cameo. If for some bizarre reason you want to hear from me,
There you go.
awesome.
Get
Yeah.
get them the cameo, dude. You should have people cameo. They get to choose the song, and you got to do the fan thing, and do the that can be your cameo.
Oh, that's really a
Give,
good
give
idea.
me give me a song, and I'll fucking power ballad it for you.
Oh my God, that might be a
There
thing,
you go,
man.
dude. There you go.
That might be a thing. I'm like
Yeah,
that's too legit. Too
dude. It's
legit to
too legit
quit.
to quit.
Yeah, you did it so much better than I did because I was like
Yeah,
trying to do it and I was too slow.
but that
Too,
that's
wait,
unlegit. So
wait,
now I must quit.
hold on. Two, I'm really slow. Too
Too legit
legit.
to
Wait,
quit.
it's too
Too
quick.
legit to quit.
Too legit. Does it like this?
Yeah, like an
Too
L. You know, like
legit.
loser.
Quit.
Too
Right?
legit to quit. Yeah, you
That
got
looks
it.
creepy, man. Like that scares me. I'm freaked out. Too legit to quit.
You got it.
Oh, I'm good at this shit now. Too legit to
Yeah.
quit. Oh fuck. I'm so fucking
Well,
excited
once
now.
Jimmy learns this, you can get him to cameo that for you.
Yeah, so yeah, if you want a cameo of me doing my little videos, You can pick the song.
That'd be
I will
cool.
do that. Just say
That'd
the
be cool.
something Stoney video, music video, and I would totally do that shit. I just have to figure out if it would work, like how I would. I have to do it on my phone, but yeah, I think I could do that. Yeah, shit, I could totally
Yeah,
do that. So that would be fun. I would totally do that for people. That would be rad. I'm
that'd
down
be a
for
good. Yeah, that'd be a good cameo.
yeah, that would be that's gonna be my new cameo. Well, do you want to? I mean, do you want to talk for a bit and wait for Elizabeth to shut us down, or you want to? I mean, I'm kind of weirdly that gave me a second wind. Do you want to do our bonus episode, or do you want to quit? Too legit to quit.
Um,
How are you feeling? Oh, there. Oh wait. Oh, she's good.
no,
So
I think, yo,
we're wrapping. I think we're good.
I think we're legit enough to quit for sure.
I think we're legit enough to quit for sure. Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you all for watching. Welcome back, and we'll see you guys next week.
Good night.